Okay, I'm gonna give this a go and try not to look at myself that much because I'm doing it selfie style version. Yeah, selfie style camera type thing. And so I talked to one of my friends last night. Her name is Ceci, and I told her about what's been going on with my life and all the things that have been happening in a short period of time. I guess I'll name off some of the key points of what I've been going through and why I've been taking it so hard. My dad, who is my stepdad, but I see him as my father forever, just got diagnosed with mantle lymphoma about 2 months ago. And he's been more of a father to me than any man has ever been to me in my life. My mom has had a lot of boyfriends when I was growing up. All of them didn't treat me as well as they should have. And as a result, that really messed with my childhood upbringing, I guess. I remember bits and pieces of my childhood, like key points, but I don't remember like details. Like if you ask me, oh, do you remember this time when we played at the park and then you found this really cool rock? I'd be like, no, I'm sorry. And basically, with the medication I've been prescribed to, has been helping me remember more yet. But anyways, so my dad has mantle lymphoma. My best friend I've known for about 9 years, and I've been, eight and a half, because I've known my nephew all of his life, basically, and my goddaughter, who is 14 months currently, I've been there since she was, born. I just got to see her the next day. My best friend just got diagnosed with a rare tissue type, not lymphoma, cancer. And, so there's that. All through my life, in my adult life, I've always had a problem holding down a job because of how I am. And when something goes wrong, or if I don't feel comfortable, or I don't feel comfortable with the people around me, or something's going wrong with my life, I just see it as a bad place. I see it as a negative thing. So then in turn, my body and mental being wants to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to leave. And that goes with everything else too. Excuse me, too. I have had issues with dealing with things inside my head. It's not schizophrenia. I just got, because of all the stress in my life in a short period of time, I tried to get admitted 2 different times. And then finally, the 3rd time, I felt unsafe with myself, that in my brain I had self-control, or have had, whatever you want to call it, to not hurt myself. Like, the urge is there that I don't want to do it, but the pain and voices saying that how I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of people, everybody hates me. It's really hard to sort through my thoughts. Like, even now you can probably tell how unstable my thoughts are. Like, I jump from one thing to the next. Anyways, I told Ceci, my friend I talked to last night, about all the struggles I've been going through, and as a person like myself and others, I'm too self-proud to ask for help, to a certain extent. So then I deal with it on my own in my head, and I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to bring pain or suffering to people. Even though in my head and my feeling wants to. It's really hard to explain without sounding schizophrenic. It's called borderline personality disorder. And it's just really hard to sort through those things, and I'm adjusting to my medication, so then it really makes it out of whack and unstable right now with emotions and feelings and thoughts. And it brought me to talking with her and everything, and we're in this one good mood where she's like, oh my gosh, have you heard about Shane Dawson? I'm like, I was confused because I was like, is that even a question? Of course I know who Shane Dawson is and everything. I'm pretty sure I was the one who introduced you to his videos and him. She's like, no, lately. I'm like, no. She's like, well, he came out. I'm like, what do you mean? He's bi. I'm like, that's awesome. And so I didn't realize how powerful, how enduring, how inspirational it's going to be. I literally can't think of, or there wasn't one moment, okay, maybe 2 seconds in the whole video, that I didn't have tears in my eyes. Because I have dealt with things like this and not knowing who I am, but I would push it out of my mind and not think about it. So being now more self-aware of everything going around me and trying to figure out myself, it's really hard. And I saw Shane's video, her video, hopefully you get to see this, and I was just like, wow, I want to talk out to people about this. I want to tell them how hard and how difficult it is, day in and day out, living in your own personal hell in your head. And I just want everybody else to know also, like he said, that you're not alone. I put down key points of what I wanted to talk about in the video that I was going to make him and for people around the world. So let's see if I can do this. So here it is. Key points on things that I wanted to say. So I am going to do the best I can to help you guys, everyone, know that even though everything around you is going wrong, everything you feel, you think is going down the tubes, and like the feeling of dread, like the world's ending, just please know you're not alone, because I'm having a really hard time lately. And it's just really hard to talk about this to people and people around the world if they see this, that no one should ever have to deal through this alone. Ever. And if someone doesn't have the help or the support they need, it's just heartbreaking. Because if I didn't have any kind of support, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know what I'd be doing. Anyways. Okay. So this was more of a... It started off being... a checklist of what I wanted to do tomorrow. But then it turned into make Shane's video and people's video. And then just turned into like two pages of good material of key points that I wanted to talk about. Okay. I'm gonna go unscripted right now. I had a decent childhood. I did. But there was one event in my life that changed everything. And let's just say it's... No, I'm not almost done. When I was 8, something bad happened between my biological father and me. And I held that shit in for 6 years. I wasn't able to talk to anybody. I kept it dug deep in my brain and didn't feel it. I just pretended like it didn't happen. And, that's how I came to be with something I didn't even realize I knew I had. Hold on. I just don't like being rushed making a video. I will try to be done soon.